order, new standing orders we're going to deal with motion 40. So can we call up motion 40 in the name of Councillor Hurley? And do we have someone to second that, please? Seconded by Councillor O'Brien. Work away there, John.
Thanks, Mr. So, for many years, the Council has had a practice to take advantage of roadworks in order to lay plastic ducting to facilitate the future routing of fibre-optic cables. And although this ducting is ultimately for the use of others, installing it's a relatively minor expense, and its real value is twofold. It facilitates better access to services for residents and business owners, and it avoids subsequent excavations that destroy or disrupt the road surfaces and pavements. But it's my understanding that Active Travel does not follow this convention. On the occasions, some during lockdown, when Active Travel projects required roadworks, the opportunity to lay ducting wasn't considered. It might require a slightly deeper trench than might otherwise be needed for cycle lanes, but the benefits should really outweigh those expenses. This motion urges the Active Travel Department to also consider this enhancement, especially in areas where broadband services are particularly poor. According to the website of the National Broadband Ireland, almost the entire county of Dún Laoghaire-Rathdown is in the so-called blue zone, served or supposed to be served by high-speed broadband providers providing speeds in excess of 30 megabits per second. This is extremely cold comfort to the many residents of Glenlawn Drive, Cabinteely, Brighton Court, Fox Rock, Carrickmines Little, who reside in broadband black spots that still suffer internet speeds far below this threshold. One must wonder if there is sufficient competition in the market when providers can leave so many residents with connections that at best deliver 12 to 15 megabits per second. Of course, ducting alone will not bring broadband, but when the operators can be prevailed upon to provide better service to the residents of such areas, it would be a lot easier to bring fibre to the home without re-excavation of the streets and pavements. Multi-duct cable protection systems could enable the Council to licence providers for specific ducts and clearly identify unauthorised or unlicensed use of ducting. The main benefit of this, however, for the Active Travel Department is to, with a little bit of extra investment, protect that investment in the long term by avoiding its disruption again in the future. If we go to the trouble of laying nice pavements, cycle lanes, or modifying the road, we shouldn't have that messed up again by somebody laying cables. So I recommend to councillors to support this motion. Thank you.